Welcome back to 5 Days a Stranger, folks. I am the Blues 32, and I think Sir Roderick had more than one son. Yes, because of what I read in Sir Roderick's diary. Exactly! He makes references to some monster he helped create, and he doesn't mean Matthew. And Matthew talks about another boy in the house, a boy behind the kitchen door. Those manacles indicate that someone was kept in prison in the basement. Where do you think this other son came from? I want to hear what you think first. I think Belinda Defoe gave birth to twins. I agree with that. I found Belinda's death certificate. She died about 20 minutes after Matthew was already out. I think it was the second son that did her in. Sir Roderick went practically insane with grief. Blamed the poor kid for her death, kept him locked in the basement, refused to even acknowledge his existence. Can you imagine what that must have been like for the boy? Growing up in a filthy grotto like some kind of animal, given no education, no love. The boy would be completely retarded and insane. He probably couldn't tell the difference between one person and another. That's why he kills absolutely everyone who enters the house. He thinks they're all Sir Roderick, come to torment him some more. But what happened on that day, 15 years later, when Sir Roderick and Matthew disappeared? You found their corpses in the basement, so they were obviously murdered. The question is, how and why? Sir Roderick went mad and tried to kill him. Yes! Remember in Sir Roderick's diary in the last entry? He talks about destroying the monster. He must have gotten really drunk, and it being the anniversary of Belinda's death didn't help. He went down to the basement and beat the poor kid to death. Half to death. Matthew found the body afterwards and tried to bandage him up. Matthew wasn't the sharpest tool in the box. His brother lived on for a bit longer. Long enough to get a mask and machete and to kill both his father and Matthew. Then he must have died of his own wounds. Jesus. And we're going to try to destroy his ghost? None of anything that happened to him is his own fault. What little mind he had is no more. All he has now is hate. If we don't kill him, he'll kill us all. There's no reasoning with him. I suppose you're right. It's very sad, really. What will you do now? I'm going to find his body. Then I'm going to figure out how to bring his soul back to it and destroy him. Well, let me know if I can be of any help. I will. Good luck. Thanks. By the way, we haven't eaten anything in, what, 5... Well, I haven't eaten anything in 5 days now. You probably haven't eaten anything in, like, 6 or 7. There must be something about summoning angry spirits in here. The art of black magic and necromancy. Summoning angry spirits to their bodies. Murderous wraiths are nigh indestructible when they hop from body to body, but tying them down to their old bodies returns them to partial mortality, a state in which they can be destroyed. Simply enough, place the spirit's original body in a place of fire and death. Return it its old clothes. Then read aloud the following passage, admitting nothing. There's just a load of magic gobbledygook here. When I want to read it out, I should use the book on myself. Warning: the summoning of a wraith will often bring forth other unquieted spirits who will haunt those who hold their possessions. Good to know. Mr. Trilby? Yes, Jim? Can I ask you a favor? Sure. I still have the mask and the apron and the knife from last night. Could you take them and throw them away for me? Excuse me, I really don't like having them around. Sure. Thank you. No, thank you. Jim. Yes? What happened last night exactly? Well, me and Miss Taylor were in the living room. Then this big man entered in a mask and tried to kill us with a big knife. We were able to get away, but then we heard Mr. Artie screaming. Miss Taylor told me to wait here. A bit later she came back and told me that it was you in the mask. I really didn't believe that. She went off to keep guard or something. Then I went into the trophy room and found this wooden doll thing on the floor. Next thing I remember, I was in the bathroom and my head really hurt. Did I really try to kill you? No, but something did through you. I don't like this place anymore, Mr. Trilby. You and me both. I really don't see why you liked it in the first place. How are you feeling? My head still hurts a bit, and I feel a bit woozy. Apart from that, I'm fine. Well, we've got a job to do. Alright, we've got the tools of the trade. Or rather, the necessary items. First, let's watch TV. Budget. But now, we go now to Peter Dalton reporting from the gates of the foam. Over the last couple of hours, a large number of police cars have gathered around the mansion grounds. I'm not exactly sure what the official position is. I've heard reference to a hiker hearing suspicious noises coming from the mansion over the last couple of nights. What's happening there now, Peter? Well, since I arrived, there have been 3 attempts to break down the front doors, all unsuccessful. I understand the authorities are still waiting to hear word from Michael Crescent's office about getting hold of the key. The full manor is, of course, reported to be the last known location of missing newsreader Sailor Timon. Afraid. Alright then. We take it a scissors. We cut it the apron. We take it a strip. We tie it to the machete. We take it a machete and the strip. Tie it to the mask. We tell the ghost to shut up. Who even is that? The boy wouldn't know how to talk. It's a blank canvas. I wonder if it's a cycle. Like over 5 days, the thing appears, decays, disappears, reappears. Alright. Into the hole. Wave this over the manticles. I guess this must be where he slept if he was chained to these all the time. Seems to be indicating upwards. How? How does it indicate upwards, Trilby? Of course, I already know where it is. It seems to be indicating to my right. indicating to the southwest. It's pointing straight down. I can't get them out with my bare hands. What do you do with these again? I know what I gotta do, but I don't remember how to do it. There we go, use the scissors. I could lever up the floor with the machete. Pay dirt. Oh, these bones are pretty oddly shaped. I think this kid must have been born deformed. The final resting place of Roderick Defoe's murderous younger son. After killing his father and brother, he must have been able to stagger all the way up here before dying from his wounds. And then buried himself under the tiles, I guess. You're coming with me. Really not sure how that was supposed to work. I don't know how the first two got buried, and I don't know how the kid got buried in the bathroom. Surely that bathroom wasn't there when the house was originally built. I guess this would count as a room of fire and death. Somehow I don't think I've improved his looks. Not quite ready. Simone? Trilby? Sorry. Could you meet me in the trophy room? Do you have a plan? Yes, I've got a plan. Okay then. See, Simone knows how to use the door. Doesn't have to manifest like Jim. Little freak. Bet it's been Jim the whole time. Could you go down to the trophy room? Why? I have a plan. Well, okay. Alright. Yes, lovely dramatic music. This is how we do things around here. With drama. Here, hold this. Could you hold on to this for me, Jim? Whatever you say. Could you hold on to this for Simone? Is this part of the plan? Or do you just get a kick out of seeing women with big guns? Please, Simone. Oh, all right. here goes nothing. In this hall of death, and by the light of Prometheus' gift, I call thee. I bring thee gifts that may tempt thee back. I bring thee thy helm that thou would be masked. I bring thee thy armor that thou would be clothed. I bring thee thy sword that thou would be armed. Come. 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 Jesus Christ! What now? Trilby, what? You. You? I knew you were evil from the moment you came to this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part in your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when your father made his mistake. No mistake, you. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? There's no understanding of human ways. Wrong, father. If you'd given him a chance, it could be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, Father? Father, no! Father! Father! I think now would be a good time to take our leave. Not a very loud gun, it was just like, Miss Taylor, over here. What the hell's been going on in there? You've been trying to get in there for hours, and suddenly the place catches fire, the door bursts open, and you two... Us two? Where's Trilby? I thought he was right behind us. You're saying there's someone else in there? Trilby! Trilby! Wait a second. Trilby the cat burglar? Yes. Get someone in there, he could be in trouble. Maybe the ghost got him. Ghost? I think we'd better get you two down to the station. But Trilby, the fire brigades will find him if he's there. In the meantime, if you'd like to step this way. Death, of course, comes to us all. It came to Sir Roderick Defoe and his youngest son in the shape of each other. Was destroying the ghost the right thing to do? He was acting like any other dumb animal. Oh well. I guess he and his family will have plenty of time to discuss it, wherever they are. As for me, well, I have no complaints. I've lived a life many would consider out of the ordinary. I have but one regret. Leaving Simone and Jim to explain it all to the police. That was hardly gentlemanly conduct for a gentleman thief. But I'm sure they'd understand that rushing out into a field full of police officers wouldn't have been a good idea. It's going to be a long walk home. And I have some important matters to attend to. I have to track down my fence for one thing. Then I have to punch him very hard in the face. Well, there we go. 5 days a stranger. I guess next I will be replaying 7 Days a Skeptic. So, I and the Blues 32. This actually looks better than the one I originally took. Because the arrow isn't on the screen, so we'll go with this one. Anyway, I and the Blues 32. This has been 5 Days a Stranger. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.